Hey guys, I want to show you today how we're going to route the reclaimed water to my 21-foot long raised bed in the backyard. So first I'm going to show you some of the supplies, and then I'll walk around the yard and show you like where I'm going to put it all. All right, let me show you some of the parts we're going to be using to create the manifold specifically. So this is the T. This is how I'm going to cut the supply line right here, and it'll go in here, and I will secure it with some cement. And then I'll add some PVC right here to connect to this PVC slip and thread adapter that's a size 1 inch. All of these parts are size 1 inch. And this actually threads into my 1 inch valve. And then it needs, that's for the input side. And on the output side, I need another one of those. And then right here is where I'll connect to my purple 1 inch reclaimed water PVC and route it out to the rest of the yard. So for the routing in the rest of the yard, I'm going to need a variety of things like the Schedule 41 inch elbows. It's just a 90-degree elbow. And then some couplings, although the pipe I got has a bell end, so they're meant, a bell end means part of it expands, so it's meant to connect directly onto another pipe to extend the length. So I went to a supply shop today and got the purple PVC that you see here. And so it's 1 inch ASTM, ASTM D2241, and then SDR21. SDR21 really just tells you the pressure rating, so it's pressure rating of 200 psi. And even though it's SDR21, it still fits the Schedule 40 PVC pipe fittings. Okay, let me show you. This is part of the trench that I've dug. Right here is an example of where I'm going to need an elbow, another elbow right here, and right here I'm going to have a T because I want to continue the line all the way down there to a garlic or a strawberry patch down there. And right here I'm teeing into the bed, and then I'll tee up, or I'll elbow up to bring the irrigation to the top of the bed, the top of the soil after I fill it up. And here's all my purple PVC. And I'm trying to stay under the cover because of the rain, but here you can see the rest of the trench going up to the controller and the manifold area right there on the side of the house. All right, so now I'm out here on the side of the house. I'm going to show you the controller that I use, which is, it was actually installed on the house when we bought it. It's called the Hunter X Core. And we already have 4 zones for the lawn irrigation that was already here. And you can see the 4 valves that are existing are in there, right there where Mason's playing. And then, well, yeah, so there's 4 valves in there. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what I'm talking about when I say the manifold. All that PVC elbows and T's and everything that are connecting those valves to the supply line. The supply line is right there. This is where I'm going to create the new manifold for 2 new valves, and that's like, it just looks like an elbow for the supply to run all the way out to the front of the house. These are existing route lines, and here is the trench that I've dug the other day. And oops, I did actually cut my AT&T internet cable with a shovel, so I had to have them come out yesterday and redo my internet. So let me show you that route of the trench. I'm going to cut the 1 inch PVC pipe to follow this trench. All right, just want to show you the finished product. This is my zone 5 that I've added, and I already electrically connected it to the rest of it. This is my zone 6 that I've added for growth, but I chose not to electrically connect it because it's capped off at the end and I don't want to accidentally turn it on. Okay, so in the last video, I know I showed you these valves and they were leaky. However, I've gone in and done quite a bit of PVC cement right here and here, and so there's no more leakage. So I think we're good to go. So let's do a test run. So you can see here I connected the 5th wire for my zone 5. I'm going to go to manual 1 station, turn on zone 5. We're just going to do a minute. I already did this a couple times, so it's a bit of a water mess over there. All right, let's go see. Come here, Mason. Let's go see. So we have a lot of water. I'm gonna add a head assembly with like a pressure regulator and a filter right there for the drip. You can see the elbows and the T's. That's my 6th zone that I capped off right there that I didn't electrically connect. This is only gonna run for 1 minute and then it'll cut off. And then you can see I've been messing with it, so you know, there's a lot of water. Don't worry, it'll drain. And this is my growth area. I think primarily I'm going to keep this off until I figure out what to do here. I think I might do rows of strawberry plants with some drip irrigation. Oh, and there you go, the 1 minute shut off. Woohoo! Success. Now I will say there's one thing I'm going to change. It's right here. I guess I was a little bit sloppy last night when I finished it up, but I wanted this to be closer to the edge of the bed instead of all this space that would cut into my my squares for square foot gardening. So what I'm going to do is cut into this right here, cut maybe like a 2 or 3 inch chunk out, add a coupler right there, and call it a day. And then I'm going to cover all this up with the dirt, and then it's time to add the soil. Woohoo! We are on a mission to fill the raised bed with soil. Just got back from the local nursery where we filled up the truck bed with the soil, the bulk cubic yard soil. It's quite a bit of soil. And this is the way we're doing it. We're moving the soil from the pickup truck bed to these containers on the back of the golf cart, driving the golf cart over, and then we're going to dump these into the raised bed. So this should take hours, and I'll show you some more later. All right, guys, I want to show you some great progress that I made today on the raised bed. My husband and I and our kids helped too to fill the raised bed with raised garden bed mix soil, which is a custom blend from my local nursery, Rockledge Gardens. So we finished filling it, and then I also finished the cattle panel trellis.